My name is Kristen, and I'm going to teach you how to turn your Zap contacts into clients and then close deals. Because what good is all those contacts in your Zap if you aren't actively working with them and turning them into closed deals? Today we're going to cover 3 things to do in your Zap system to help you turn your contacts into clients. We will learn how to make it easier for your contacts to use your website or mobile app when they search online. I'll tell you some valuable information to send, relevant information to your contacts on a regular basis, and then lastly, we want you to strengthen your relationships with your contacts, even if they don't have an imminent need to purchase any real estate or do any sort of real estate transactions. We still want you to keep in contact, keep your name on the top of their mind. First off, we want you to make it easy for your contacts to use your website or mobile app when they search online. Make sure you send them the welcome email. It has a link to send them to your agent Zap branded website. Send them the mobile link app. Yes, you have your own mobile app you can send to your consumers for them to search for properties. Use the insights from their activity to tailor your communications with them moving forward. So once they're on their website, that all gets recorded in your Zap activity for that consumer. How to send the welcome email. If you forgot, if you don't know how, you can have it automatically send out to your contacts when they're added to your database. Or you can also go to the contact profile page, click on more, and then either select send welcome email, or if you want to share your mobile app, it's really pretty easy. If you're using the mobile CRM for Zap, you can do the same thing. Click on your contact to take you to the contact profile page. Click on more, and then select your send welcome email or share your mobile app. We want to make sure your website tells your story. Why are you unique? Why would someone want to work with you? Be sure to take advantage of all the tools Zap offers to set up your website. You can access this by going to your name or your photo on the upper right-hand corner and clicking on My Websites. We're not going to go through all the setup of your website. We went over that in the Success Zap Essentials for 2018, and that was a video I did about 2 or 3 months ago. You can click on my name in Workplace and find it in that line. Or if you watch this will take you to my YouTube channel, and you should see that video as well on my YouTube channel. It's about 20 minutes. Watch it if you have questions on how to set up your Zap system. But we really want you to make sure you have all the customization for your website complete. Did you know that 87% of consumers will still go online and look you up even if they were referred to you? That's why those testimonials and client reviews are so very important. And your website is the first thing that they see when they click on that link to your welcome page. They'll be taken to your homepage of your Zap branded website. So you want to make sure there's some sort of content for those consumers to look at, read, learn about you. Be sure to send valuable, relevant information to your contacts on a regular basis. My favorite is listing alerts. Listing alerts are sent on your behalf to your consumers to let them know about new listings that match their search criteria. New listing alerts are by far the most powerful open and read automated drip email marketing materials that you can send to your consumers. They have your name on them, your face, and your contact on every email that gets sent out to your consumers. Second is watch home updates. Watch home updates is a great feature to nudge these curious potential sellers, your contacts that are thinking about possibly selling, they're interested in selling but not quite sure. So the contact will receive details about similar properties with the agent's contact information included, so that they're able to reach out as soon as they see information that sparks their interest. You set a bottom watch home alert. Typically, it's their property. You put in their address, and then it sends the consumer information about that neighborhood. So anytime a property in their neighborhood comes on the market, it'll send the consumer an email weekly with that information, and then also closed properties. So your potential seller can keep tabs on what's happening in their marketplace. And a new feature that the system just came out with is the ability for you to toggle on or off for the listing alerts and watch home updates. So if your consumer decides they don't want to continue reaching that, you as the agent can turn that off for them. So let me take you live to my Zap agent database. They just changed the login. It's a little bit different now, but it's the same username and password. So if you have them saved in your system like I do, it should still pull that information up. Let me go pull up a client for you. And listing alerts and watch home updates are under campaigns. And now you have the ability, so these are watch home updates, to toggle on or off, to activate it or deactivate those watch home updates if your clients decide they aren't interested in selling anymore, they don't want that information anymore. You can turn it off really easily for them. And then you have a new, same thing with new listing alerts. You can deactivate it really easily or turn it back on if your clients decide, oh yeah, now I'm looking, I want to start receiving those emails again. The system has made it easier for you to turn off those emails or back on for your consumers. Be sure to watch for the watched home update. You are most likely going to use the contact's current address, like I mentioned before. For the listing alerts, you want to set up the most relevant recommended search you can. So review your contact's search insights and searches. Check out the search insight tab and then scroll down to look at their search activity. Then view all to see all the properties they've searched. So search insights, view all, and then you can see their recently viewed homes and set up a search based on the properties that they're viewing, the properties that they're saving, if they haven't already saved a search for themselves. But what if you have no idea what this contact is looking for? You don't have any of their criteria. What can you do? You can strengthen your relationships with your contacts, even if they don't have an imminent need. You can do this by creating your own plans, including an annual phone call, automated emails, and then be sure to allow for timely information that comes up throughout the year. Not sure what this plan should be or should include. We'll talk about some of those things. You can create your own follow-up plan, like I said. You may also have contacts in your Zap database that you have added, such as sphere of influence, These are all excellent sources of business and referrals. So it is important to follow up with them consistently. Assign them to follow-up plans that will help you remember when to reach out if and when they have a real estate need they think of you. You want to create your own plan, and what should you put in it? Also important to note that follow-up plans do not automatically send out emails unless steps in the follow-up plan include the automated email. Well, let's think about which type of information would make people want to work with you. Would you want to work with someone based on their skills or technology they've acquired, their success in selling recent listings, their success as a real estate agent, their knowledge of the local markets? If they have stellar reviews, or are you more likely to work with them? I know I use Yelp all the time to find professionals to do certain projects on my house. So it's the same thing. You want those reviews to make you stand out and people more willing to work with you. You want to provide content that is helpful and valuable to your contacts. Just some principles to consider as you make your plan. Reciprocity. Give something of value before you ask for their business or a reference from them. Authority. Show your wisdom and the value you bring. Consistency. You need to be there at the right moment, which means you need to be there consistently. Be there all the time. You know, you don't want to harass these contacts that aren't ready to purchase. You don't want to be a stalker, but you want them to know that you are there to assist them, that you're sending emails with your face, your name, your contact information, so that they're when they are ready, you are top of mind and they will contact you. Make sure you're sending personal touches. It's great to show your personality and background and what makes you unique. You're not just an automated email sending out canned emails, because those typically get deleted. So this is just an example of some added value. It's an example the author recently received from a financial advisor acquaintance who sent some valuable information on thinking through the tax implications of different types of stock-based compensation. You can see it's friendly, it's not pushy, they're providing additional information. So it's a value-added type of email. How do you create a follow-up plan? It's really quite easy. Over on the left-hand menu, you're going to want to click on Manage, and then you're going to click on the plus Add Follow-up Plan button. Or you can select an existing plan and clone it by clicking on the pencil icon. All plans are based on the email or call scripts stored in the script libraries under Manage. So those are all found under Manage, and it's call scripts or email scripts. Century 21 has added scripts for us to use. I also add scripts for you to use as well. You can choose each type of client and status, and like follow-up plans, you can add your own. What's unique about email scripts is that we track the open rate across the brands. That's this number right here, so that you can take what is a successful open rated script and make it your own. And better yet, the scripts can be personalized for the client and agents specifically. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Take the existing scripts that have already proven to be successful and just tweak them for your individual consumers' contacts and database. Where to learn more? you're eager to learn more about Zap, you're going to want to go to the Zap knowledge base. So from your Zap system, if you click on support, you're going to click support center. And then you can click on the knowledge base. And there's really great information all throughout the community, the knowledge base. To get some quick guides, click on Get Zap for Agents training series. And then you can register for the Get Zap webinars. The Century 21 Brands webinar is every Wednesday from 3 to 4 Eastern time. So what is that? That's noon to 1 Arizona time, unless it's winter time, and then it's 1 to 2. But we're 3 hours difference from Eastern time right now. So it's every Wednesday from noon to 1 p.m. And be sure to click on the link to register for the webinars. The webinars cover a different topic each week that gives you an opportunity to get some hands-on learning experience with the Zap system. But in the same place, you can scroll down and there's a bunch of quick reference guides that you can learn how to use specific features in this system. That just takes you through exactly what I just showed you. Get Zap for Agents training series, and then there's the different references you can find. Wrap up today's session. It was pretty quick. Go out, use your Zap, search for contacts that are not on a follow plan, and add them to one. Create your own follow plans designed for your personal contacts. Add 3 pieces of information to your website. If you haven't completed it yet, it's really important that you go out, add information to your website, even if you think it's done. That SEO powers love you to update, make changes, improvements, add content to your website on a regular basis. Set up free new listing alerts or watch home updates for your contacts. And customize your welcome email. The welcome email that's it's the default. I'm not a super big fan of it. I like a more generic email saying, hey, visit my website, look at properties. Because let's face it, the contacts coming into your Zap come from all different sources, and it doesn't always fit. It makes sense, the default welcome email. So if you aren't sure where the welcome email is and how to change it, let me show you real quick. Go back to my database, go to welcome, and it's going to be under the account settings. And it's going to be, nope, that's your email signature. I take it back. It is under lead and notification settings. It's there somewhere. And it is the auto welcome email. If you want to turn it off, slide to the gray. Green is on, gray is off. So gray off, green on. And this is the verbiage. Mine is tweaked. Mine is different than what is the default. So go in, review what the default is, change it if you want to, and then click on save down at the bottom if you do make any changes. And that will update the welcome email that gets sent out. And just go use that. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, need help using the system, I will be in Phoenix for a Zap training in May 18th, I believe, at the Glendale office from 10 to noon. So if you have questions, go to the training, call me, email me, text me. I'm here to help you. Thank you so much. Enjoy zapping.